purpose of life coaching. Throughout the course of life, we will all be put through the ringer, more than once at that. As we grow up, we apply various tactics and techniques to deal with life in general. It is how we approach challenges as we progress through life. It is a forward-looking, forward-thinking process that acknowledges how you got to where you are today, but doesn't allow your past and thoughts to control your present or your future. Here, you will learn how to examine the details of the life you have right now in the context of what you'd like to change, and how this varies to general mental health and relationship therapy. There is no appropriating of blame or making excuses that you simply can't change things because you haven't been able to in the past. Everything can be changed, absolutely everything. And this is a matter of figuring stuff out. The rawest meaning of what this is: identify the areas you want to fix and take the necessary steps to create a life that you love and is fulfilling, one you love living. Each episode will help you focus on what you want most and will guide you progressively to a greater understanding of how you can think and behave differently to achieve the results you know are capable of being attained. Everything begins with the will and the desire to do this. Next, it is all about how you view the world. Often we suffer and endure, and bit by bit we become jaded by life and circumstances. Our opinions alter, become stronger, and perhaps too strong. We become bitter, resentful. Once you've determined how you honestly see the world, it is time to evaluate how you live your daily life. Remember that familiar routine? Next, you must determine how you are going to go about becoming the better version of yourself that is calling to you, calling you home. Once these answers have been answered, honestly, you can move to the utilizing your new knowledge, carving out the life you aspire to. Coaching strategies can be applied to various areas of life so that you can learn to use new skills and education to maximize effect in a variety of different circumstances. And in no time at all, you will be fully equipped to deal with any challenge life throws at you. The themes you will cover include the following: a brighter future. We'll explore what makes you happy and how you can forcefully implement these activities into your daily life and daily routine. Doing more of these things that bring you joy. We all have responsibilities and things we don't want to do, but we don't get a choice in the matter. But by controlling your time, you control what you can do around that slot, where something adults must tend to can be enjoyed, giving you something to look forward to as opposed to something to dread. That's your first lesson in shifting your mindset: perception. Are you going to be a glass half empty or a glass half full kind of human? This will lead you to the next stage. How are you doing? Examining the bigger picture. How will you learn to assess your life as a whole and appreciate what's working and what you have nailed, while affording you the crystal clear ability to pinpoint your priorities for change, otherwise known as your weakness. The time you spend here will alternatively transform these weaknesses into strengths and powers. Your secret powers you never knew you possessed until you took the time to unlock them. Know your mind. Here you will stop and pause, look at your days, decipher what motivates you to action. Plan your life. It is up to you and only you to decide how your life is going to be in the future. You will blueprint your life. Jot down what you want to happen exactly, precisely, and create the right mindset for success. The keys to your success lie within you and within the world around you. All things are possible. You will learn how to tap into these resources for sustainable results. The business of life getting the most out of everything you do. On a personal note, I was able to achieve a fresh, new, healthy mindset, one that benefits me and does not work against me, when I started thinking about all aspects of my life as if I were planning a business startup. Meaning, no sane or smart person hoping for real success would dare to open a business without some sort of structured business plan. Documenting pre-launch expenses, prioritizing monthly and annual expenses, forecasting minimal income to cover you until you grow a client base. When I was reading a book on balance sheets and acquisitions, I came across a line that said, "It is only a stupid person who starts a business even from home without a plan." Going on to learn more about business in the general sense, the running off, taxes, tax deductions, software, and everything else associated with business, I noticed that everything was accounted for. So I started off accounting for my every moment in a day until at first I slowed my thinking down to redirect its direction. By doing this, I managed to organize my life starting with the little things, working all the way through to the larger, more significant things. After a few weeks, I had formed new routines and new habits. I love learning anything and everything. I don't limit myself, and so I remember looking up a few years ago how long it takes a person to acquire new habits. It is said, on average, up to 2 months. Other people can be as little as a little more than 2 weeks. So think about it. Within the next 8 weeks, you could be a new person, wired differently, operating differently, thinking differently, ticking differently. In turn, feeling better. After that, living was once again on autopilot, otherwise known as automatic and committed to memory. Looking great and feeling confident. Do you pay enough attention to how you present yourself? Do not underestimate the importance and impact of looking and feeling our best has over how we function and how we deliver. It has been proven that we do something good, that is how we increase our confidence. When we have increased confidence, we feel better about ourselves and in general. We are happy. For instance, ever been on the street or in a store and someone eyes you up and down and then proceeds to compliment you on something you are wearing or how you look? I've had this happen to me many times in my life. I can tell you, on those gloomy days, it was the kryptonite I needed without even knowing it that made me feel better. Healthy body and endless energy. It is paramount to have a diet and workout plan. Again, because it provides structure, a planned, organized set of rules to follow. We get up at a certain time, we exercise at a certain time, we eat at a certain time, we work out and indulge in downtime at a certain time. It provides discipline. We no longer roam about the world mindlessly, directionless. We know what we are doing, should be doing, and what needs doing. When you start seeing results, your confidence will multiply and you will want to keep at it simply because it feels good, a natural high. Shape up your finances. Do you have enough money? If not, do you know how to acquire more? By identifying your money issues, you can start to apply real proven strategies to increase your income. Here you will learn strategies to save money and increase your earning power. Mindset shift. Instead of fixating on the gloomy, struggling to get your hands on enough of what you need, you will apply the above strategies to save money while you are working on acquiring the steps to earn more and more and more. Furnish yourself with the comfortable life you both deserve and are capable of attaining via self-made means. That all by itself will be a mood boost. So instead of fixating on this one aspect of the matter, you will see the alternative perspective. You will focus your thoughts on when you get the funds and what you will use them for. Hold every penny accountable, just like you hold every minute of your day accountable. Relationships. Later you will learn new and progressive ways to nurture and maintain your relationships, even your relationships with yourself. Your relationships with those around you are crucial to your process and success. Think about it. In an unhealthy or turbulent relationship, you are never going to feel happy, content, like you're thriving. For a flower to thrive in its natural habitat, it needs sun, water, fresh air, quality soil, and protection from severe elements. For a human being to thrive, we necessitate much of the same. We cannot thrive if we are not free to exist. The new you, reaping the awards. Having taken stock and control of your existence, it will be time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now that you've upgraded your life, it is time to celebrate your success. In all things from here on out, it is important to celebrate yourself when you've earned that right. Say you've earned an extra X amount in your pay this month. Celebrate yourself. Say you've ended a relationship that you knew was not serving you well. I was never going to serve you well. Celebrate yourself for taking control of your life and having the strength to purge. Everything from here on out is about doing housekeeping. Review frequently and take action. The reality is, you do not need your neighbor, spouse, hairdresser, uncle, business partner, or whoever to validate you. Meaning you do not have to wait until they tell you that you've done a good job to celebrate yourself. When everything you do or plan to do, and those things you're going to still check off, all of this is a roadmap to your accomplishments. How far you have journeyed and how far you still have left to journey. It will be the black and white, and no one can deny your success.